So our dog chewed 4 of our last 5 pacifiers. It's the culprit over there. One we left at a restaurant, so I had to get some more. I went with the plum this time. I have a video on how to sort of teach them how to take this pacifier, because it is, I wouldn't say harder, but they do have to use their muscles. I do like to, she's showing you the plum. I do comfort nurse her all the time, but it's nice to have an option when I need a break or if someone else is needing to calm her. And so, but the idea is that, you know, they calm, and then when they don't need it anymore, it's removed. So she can easily let this one go. I think she's about to, when she doesn't need it anymore. Okay. So, because they're to pacify and then remove. So they are wonderful. So a lot of times people will say, well, when they spit it out, and if they're sleeping, then they start fussing again because they spit it out, and it's the pacifier game, right? I find that these are so different texture wise. They're so much softer. They really give as much input as baby's giving, and so because they're not sitting in the mouth, they pacify and then remove. The tongue is supposed to go up to the palate space and sit in that space, so that when they startle, that tongue gets to move in and you see that suckling, right? When a pacifier is sitting in there and they don't need it, the tongue then rests low. It doesn't get to the palate space. And that's really where the pacifier game comes into play, because they startle, it pops out, but the tongue isn't sitting where it's supposed to be sitting. So they need something. And I will say, you can do that with any pacifier, teaching to the tongue, as long as we're getting in the mouth and releasing tension, the tongue is able to reach that palate space. Once they're done falling asleep, or they're done, fussing, or they are calm, we remove the pacifier. We give that input for the tongue to get to the palate space. We let them have some breaths, and then that will help regulate them during those wakes. Hopefully, right? Sometimes it takes practice and it takes time, especially for our babies who are carrying tension or who are tongue-tied, because that tongue does pop down. And so if we need to work within the muscle space, that's something that we need to address too. But not keeping the pacifier in is important for any pacifier. Pacify and remove.